This lesson shows you how to process arrays. The first one is initializing array with standard input value, printing arrays, summing all elements, finding largest elements, define the smallest index of the largest elements, shifting elements within the array, and then passing array to a method. Let's start with the first one. So the first one is initializing arrays with input values. So let's say we have a array reference variable that point to data structure with 5 space. Let's say my array is the array reference variable that point to series of integer values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But when we make decisions, we know that array is up to 5 size long, but we like to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 by standard input device. So basically someone check in. There are 5 people. We want to check in one by one. Okay, this time I will not create a main class. Because I may end up with multiple main classes for this exercise. So let me create a new class, Java class, as it is. Let me put comments. You can type public static void main and press tab key. It comes with that means keyboard shortcut. So if you look at here, actually second page, there's a PSVM, and then press tab key. It will be replaced with the full name. So let me use scanner class to construct the object so that we can get the standard input. In this case, we are referring to keyboard input. You need to import Java util scanner class. Let me create array reference variable called my array up to array size 5. For example, we will receive 5 integer values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So enter 5 myArray.length. So simple instructions say that please enter 5 values. We are repeating 5 times, so we use for loop. Start from the first index, 0. As long as index is less than array size, which is the length here, and increase by 1. So we start with the index 0. Then next one increase by 1, 2, 3, up to 4, which is 5 elements. That means my array.length is 5, and then increase by 1, I++. So my array, I change, start from 0, input next integer. I think that's all. So we can type 10, second time we can type 20, 30, 40, 50. It's going to recognize our 5 inputs because we are using space or enter key as a separator. But if we type 5, it will stop because we don't have index value 5. So 5 is not less than 5, so we go outside the for loop. Then we stop processing. I think that's all for this one. Let's look at the printing arrays. So what we are trying to do is we just go through array data structure one by one using index 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, so that we can print the actual values using index variable called myArray with index 0 that will return number 10, so that we can print it on screen. So it's going to print number 10 on console. Everything is exactly the same. So let me put it down here. Again, we start for loop, integer I equal to 0, and then less than array size, increase by 1. And then here we say that system out println my array according to index, which is I here. So if we type 5 integers, it will print 5 integers. I use the println, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 per line. Okay, we will move to next one. So next one is summing all elements in our array. So if you look at here, this my array has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What we are trying to do is we use array, there's an index variable, my array 0 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. We can sum them all. We can sum up, then save it to one variable called sum, then print it out on console. Okay. So we are using for loop again. Start with the index 0 until last one, which is array size, and then increase by 1, I++. So let me create one variable called sum plus equal my array depends on I. So it's going to add 10 plus 20, 30, 40, 50, and then because it's increased by 1, which is I++. Let me print it on screen. Again, let me type 5 numbers. Print it on screen, and then 150. Okay. Okay, next one is finding largest elements. Let me draw it again. Again, my array. So we have, this time I will put random numbers between 10 to 50. So when you look at array, we know that 50 is the largest value. The question is, how do we know that's the largest value? Because we already compare with the previous numbers. So let's say largest value is the max. Create one memory space. So 30 is here. So we need to start with the first one, first element. Let me compare with the next element, one by one. So if next element is greater than max, we can save it to max variable. If it's not, we can continue process next element of my array. So this one is expression based on if condition here. We don't have to start with index 0 because we already know. Start with index 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4. Then we compare next one until we reach the last elements in our array. So that's what we call as I++. Let me create a new class. Again, you can type publish static void main, press tab key. So we have 30, 20, 10, 50, 40. We know that we can use shorthand notations because we already know the values. We create a max variable. Start with the first one. Then we can compare with the second one, third one, fourth one, and so on. We start with index I equal to 1. And then I less than my array dot length until we reach the last elements of array. Again increase by 1. So we are using if conditions or conditional statement. Then we save my array I to max. So when it's number 10 greater than 30, no. So we skip. Continue to next statement. Is it 50 greater than 30? Yes. So we save 50 to max. So that's how it works visually. Then we go to the next one. 40 is not greater than 50, so we go outside if statement. We don't have any more elements, so we stop processing for loop. Let's copy printing array so that we can see the result. No, I mean structure of array. Let's print max. So max is 50. That's correct. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you.